Hands on hips. Miles on this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. 1, 2, back. 3, 4. Hold 5. Hold 5. Hold 5.
Okay, my name's LaVon Burton, and I am the All-Star Director. I'm in charge of all the cheerleading teams, the cheerleading classes, and then I'm also the summer camp director for any of the school camps that come in or recreational camps. We do cheerleading, we do recreational gymnastics, recreational tumbling classes. So we just have just recreational gymnastics and beginner gymnastics levels 1 through 3. Premier, as a company, it started, actually it was based out of Knoxville at our old location on Western Avenue. And since then, it's just kind of grown. We are the largest cheerleading company in the United States. We have gyms all across the Southeast, and then we also have franchise gyms all across the United States. We have 10 teams here this year. The youngest athletes in the gym are 4 years old, and they go all the way up to 18. We have levels 1 through 5, so that covers the beginner all the way to the advanced. We compete them depending on their level. The largest competitions we go to Cheer Sport in Atlanta. That's one of our big nationals. That's the largest cheerleading competition in the United States. I think last year they had 900 teams there. Then we also go to UCA Nationals in Orlando, Florida, and that one's televised. We take our flagship team in the gym. They're called the Great White Sharks. They're our Smart Senior 5. We take them to that competition, and they actually were on ESPN this year. And then we also go to the Cheerleading Worlds, which is cheerleading teams from as far as Beijing, London, everywhere, and they all just compete against each other. We do have Cheer Sport national titles for our youth teams when they were Youth 4. We have them for our Junior 2, and then we also have UCA titles that we're really proud of. Our highest placing at Worlds, we've gotten 4th. So we're trying to get top 3 for the next couple of years coming up. I understand where people come from when they say cheerleading is not a sport, because they think of club cheer, which is the school cheerleading, the sideline cheers, which I consider that kind of a skill, almost like gymnastics, where you're competing against kind of a score or an idea of perfection. But cheerleading I do consider a sport, because there is the competition aspect of it, which is what really makes a sport a sport. And then not to mention all the physical activity that it takes. Our kids practice 5 hours a week, at least, not to mention the extra tumbling classes. And in a practice, I mean, I practiced with our senior team last week, and it was one of the most grueling 2 hours of my life, and I didn't even do everything that they did. And then actually when I cheered, we had, when I was in high school, we had players that were on the football, the basketball team, and on off season they would come over and cheer with us, and they all said that a cheerleading practice was 10 times more intense than a football practice. So I know it's